Good afternoon, my fellow friends and YouTubers. This is Kurt, and welcome back to the Kurt's Place channel here on the YouTube. Well, guys, it's time for another Mount Airy cruise and tour for you. It's May 15th, 2021. Got a beautiful day here in Mount Airy. It's going to be in the upper 70s. Perfect day for doing a car show today. Let's go and check out all the cars that are here. And I also want to mention too that, guys, that also if you get a chance on the channel, I do have other videos from other car shows as well. If you want to check those out, you know, there's other Mount Airy videos and other things in there as well. Just go to my channel, look under the search window on the car shows, and you can actually check out some of the other videos as well. All right, guys, as always, thanks again for watching. Let's go ahead and check out the cars here at the Jimmie Car Show, cruising for May 15th, 2021. And as always, thanks again for watching. Let's check them out. All right, guys, let's go and check out the car show here for 2021, May 15th at the Jimmie here in Mount Airy, Maryland. You can see we got a beautiful day for the car show today. Let's go and check out the area around us here before we start our little tour here of the car show. Beautiful day around here too. This location is absolutely gorgeous, as I've shown in some of my other videos too that I've had on here. We have a beautiful day today. It's supposed to be in the upper 70s today, so this is an absolutely perfect day for the car show. And you're going to notice too that the trees and everything are really starting to get full and everything now too. That's one thing I love about doing car shows here, is I love the fact that the scenery and stuff changes too as we get through the seasons. Now we're into May, so all the trees and everything are really starting to become full, which is really, really neat. Beautiful place to have a car show as well. We actually got here around 4 o'clock, so the attendance is looking pretty good today for the car show too. Really, really perfect day for a show like this. And also, it's also nice to be able to, when you can join friends and things here too that we know. All right, let's go and check it out. Now, I had some people ask me. When do they have the Jimmie car shows? Now, the Jimmie car shows usually start. Usually they start the first week in April, and they usually run all the way through October to the end of October. It's every first and third Saturday, usually starting in April and running all the way through the end of October. And it usually starts around 4 o'clock and typically runs till 8. Now, you can actually get here earlier if you want to. I try to get here usually around 4 o'clock. I'm usually working, so sometimes I'm not able to make it as early as I can, but I try to get here as soon as I can. And you can see we have a lot of different types of cars, so that's one thing I love about this car show too. And you're going to find that when you come to the car show, every time the cars are a little bit different than the last time too. There's a lot of regulars that come to the car show on a regular basis as well, just like we do. But then there's also a lot of new people that we haven't seen as well too, which you get a chance to meet friends and stuff while you're here too. And you're going to see there's actually cars still coming in right now, coming into the show. Yes, what do you guys think? Pretty cool rides, huh? Really, really cool stuff. Now, the show typically runs, like I was saying, we usually try to get here around 4. On a day like this when the weather was really nice, usually the show runs from usually from 4 to 8. Sometimes depending on weather and stuff, it can go earlier, it can go longer than that too. As you can see, there's still cars coming in. See how cool that is? And that's one great thing too. You can actually hear the cars coming into the show as well, which is really cool too. They don't have an entry fee for coming into the show. You come in here and you leave whenever you please, which is one of the reasons that we enjoy it, because there is no entry fee. And they don't have trophies and things. You're just here to show off your cars and have a good time. And I'm actually going to get something to eat later on here. There's a really good food line here. I'm actually going to get some food later on. And that's another thing that's really nice. You know, we have a lot of really good food places to eat and stuff here too. Really, really good stuff.
9 months. She looked like she looks only a little small. 39 now.
All right, let's go on over here. And you can see there's still some spots available. Still some spots available for cars to come on in.
Let me do it. Take it out of my hand. I have to give it aware.
And you always have to be aware too when you're walking, especially when you're walking around. You got to remember there are other cars coming into the show as well, so you always got to be on the lookout for cars and things coming in behind you as well. So that's one of the things I'm always careful of when I'm here.
It's actually got tilt steering wheels out of an AMC. And it's got power windows, AC.
So you'll see how nice it is. They have gorgeous rides here. And the nice thing is too, I like the fact too that there's so many varieties of rides here too. You know, you have old cars and new cars both. That's one thing I love about coming to a show like this. Now, we actually have another show. Coming up tomorrow. There's a nice car too. I love the back on that. There's another car show actually coming up tomorrow. We actually have in Boonesboro, Maryland. Now they didn't have that last year because of COVID, but good news, guys. They've now lifted the mask mandate on outside. Now we don't have to wear masks anymore now if we're outside here in Maryland. Now, I don't know about going inside. I think inside they're still letting in individual stores and things choose whether or not they want us to wear masks or not. I can tell you, at the store that I work at, we still have to wear masks. Outside though, right now we don't have to wear them outside right now. That's one thing I really love. It's always nice not having to wear those things. And I love the classics too, like that. That's beautiful too. Love those classics too. Really, really good stuff.
That's why I didn't bother.
You can see we got that right there. Really, really nice stuff. There's a nice car too, guys. Check that one out. Pretty nice, huh? That's what I love about coming to this place. Seeing all these different cars and things is great. Now Lester and I we're actually in our favorite spot. We actually got a spot in this. We always like to sit in the second row if we can. That's a pretty ride too. Love that color too. And of course, Cliff, this is where now we're all located at. Cliff's here too. Of course, he brought the Probe out, and of course Lester brought out the Gray Beast, and of course I brought out the Little Red Rocket. Now I did something new for the Little Red Rocket this year. I actually just finished in the workshop. I just got done putting some new display panels together for the Kurt's Place channel. I'll actually show you what they look like on the car. Really, really cool stuff. These are the new panels I actually put together now. I actually have, if you remember, I actually had panels down below, but now I actually have new panels now on top now. I actually just finished these up last night in the shop. And now you get a chance to see. It really, really turned out well. So those are the newest panels that I have now for the car shows now as well. And Lester, he just put a new head unit in the Gray Beast too as well. And I love the smell and everything of the gas and everything, guys. It's always really neat smelling, especially that high test stuff is really, really cool.
Yeah, I understand it. You won't be that. You're gonna hurt your weather together. That's right. That's right.
So you can see pretty good stuff right now. Really, really cool stuff. And on a day like this too, and another thing that's too, is we have a nice breeze here as well too. That really makes things nice when you have a good breeze and stuff while you're here too. Really makes things even better when you're here at these shows when they have a nice breeze and everything as well.
And I'm like, I don't know, something's missing.
You beat your battery.
So you can see we got a pretty good turnout today. Pretty good. We got cars over here as well. And then this is the food line I was telling you. This actually is where I'm actually going to get my lunch here later on. Food line is really great. They have really good food, and there are good deals in there too, guys, I might add too. And what I like to do is for dessert, I usually get my lunch at Food Line, then I get my dessert at usually get my dessert in a Jimmie cone, which works out really, really well. If you want to know what's really good, I usually get the large sugar cone. along with the large sugar waffle cone, along with a chocolate vanilla mix twist, and along with some rainbow sprinkles. That's always really, really good stuff. You can also get it in a sundae too if you like sundaes too. They have those as well too.
What did we come over here for?
Yeah, so you see, gorgeous day today, beautiful day.
Did we come over for ice cream? Say yep.
And you can see we still have cars coming in, so that's what I was saying too. There you go, so you have a bunch of Corvettes here as well. Really, really cool stuff here as well. And this year's already looking better, guys, and I want to mention I do have some other good news too. I found out that the NBA show is on again for this year. Now, last year they had the NBA show canceled because of the COVID, but this year it looks like the NBA show is going to be on again. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. Now, I do have shows from previous years on the Kurt's Place channel. If you want to check those out, just go to the search window, look under the Kurt's Place channel, under NBA Car Show. You can check out car shows I have from previous years as well. That's always one of the biggest shows. That's usually that's almost like our Super Bowl of car shows. It's usually one of the biggest ones of the year that we have. And you can see they got a pretty good turnout here at Jimmie Cone 2 lines, looking pretty good there too. You can see there's still cars coming in, as you can see. Now, something you can do if you do get here later. A lot of times, some people do park their car out, along the grass and stuff too. If you get here later, there is additional parking in the shopping center other than what you see in front. But if you actually want to show your car, you should try to get here around 4 or before 4 if you can. I usually try to get here between 2 and 4. It just depends what time I leave the house and what time I'm off work too. That also affects it as well too. I usually work Saturday at Giant, so that's one of the reasons why this works out so well. The Sunday shows aren't such a problem because I'm actually off Sunday and Monday, so that works out really well as well when we have our car shows on Sunday as well. Now, we did have one car show too, guys. I was going to mention that was really amazing on Saturday. We had it's called the Duchess Daughter Car Show. I have a video on the channel. Just look under my channels, under the search window, type in Duchess Daughter Car Show. You can check that out as well. That was a really amazing show as well. And that was actually a Saturday show, and I'll be doing that again this year too. They should be having it again this year, so I'll definitely try to catch that one as well. This truck's really cool too. He actually has a motor in the back too on this one here too. Really, really cool stuff. I'll show you. Here it is in the front. He's the guy that owns. He's really cool. The guy that owns this. He has a motor in the front, and if you come back here, there's actually a motor in the back. Really, really cool stuff. So what do you think, guys? How cool is that? Huh? And you'll see gradually now too. Gradually as cars and stuff pull out like they're doing here, they'll gradually start to fill those spaces in as well as cars and things pull out of food line. And that's why sometimes when you get here, you just have to drive around and try to find a spot. It takes a little while sometimes if you get here a little later. And also, especially if you have days like holidays and things like that, it tends to be a really even bigger turnout for those too. But you can see we have a pretty good number of cars here today. Now, I did have somebody ask a question. They asked me about do they play music during the car shows? Jimmie Cone used to have a DJ. They don't have a DJ much anymore. They did used to have one, but they haven't had one in a while. If they're doing like a fundraiser or something like that, sometimes they don't have a DJ playing, but generally, for the most part, they don't normally have DJs playing. Pretty much you just walk around and enjoy the show. Now, a lot of the shows I go to do have DJs as well. A lot of the shows that we go to do.
Sold the place, so I run some places too. Yeah,
Hey, so we still got cars coming in. Really, really cool stuff. That's a beautiful ride too. Look at that car, gorgeous, huh? All right, so we got one more road to check out here on the end here. And the guy that owns this vet too, he's really cool too. The guy that owns this vet is really nice too. Really, really good bunch of guys too. That's a really nice vet too, guys. Really, really nice stuff there. Alright guys, so there you go. So there we go. Looks like we got good coverage today of the car show. I'm going to head on back to the Little Red Rocket. You can see how cool those sound too. You can actually feel the ground moving that move. Let's see the Throb Cars coming around. So there you go, guys. So there we are. So really, really nice. This truck is really nice too. He actually has a thing called the toy box. The guy that owns this is really cool too. This is his actual collection. This isn't just for effect, guys. He actually owns these cars. On the back of this tailgate right here, he actually owns those. And he shows these occasionally too. Really, really cool stuff too. Really, really nice bunch of people too. And this truck is really nice too. I always enjoy that too. Yep, so there you go, guys. So let's head on back to Little Red Rocket. We'll wrap up our video. And I just want to mention too, guys, by the way, now too, on the channel now, merchandise is available now. If you want to check out my merchandise store, just go to the Kurt's Place channel. Look under the video description. There's a link to the Kurt's Place channel merchandise store. You can get things such as hats, glasses, keychains, and other things from the Kurt's Place channel store. And it also helps support my channel. And there's Lester. Hey, Lester. Lester just put something new in his car. Hey, I'll let Lester. He'll show you. He just put a new head unit in his car. He just got done a couple days ago. So there's that for you. They just put a new head unit in the car. And of course, here's all the guys. This is Lester. This is Chris. This is Cliff. Say hi to all those YouTubers out there. All right, guys. So this is the crew, and you can see we set up out here. We're ready to go. All right, guys. So let's go. Oh my God! Yeah, my friend loves the caps. Yeah, I like the caps too, though. So there you go, guys. Let's go and check back with Elmo. All right, guys. So I want to thank you, by the way, for tuning into the Kurt's Place channel, checking out the May 15th, 2021 cruising here at Jimmie Cone Mount Airy, Maryland. As always, thanks again, guys, for watching. Hope you have a great day now, and we'll catch you in the next video, guys. Bye bye. And we'll see you next time. Take care now. Bye bye.